You see that?
Cactus.
Stick it up my ass!
Don't do it. Don't eat my face. Do not eat my—
Sooner or later, you may have to have a talk with your teenager about the dangers of a drug called ecstasy. Ecstasy, ecstasy, ecstasy.
What do you mean you don't know where you are?
We recommend sooner.
My balls!
Find out what happens when I drop a toaster into Adam's bath.
I'm a board-certified dermatologist, and you can imagine my response when a Brazilian model took her own poop and smeared it on her face.
Nodule of gonorrhea. Nodule of gonorrhea. Nodule of gonorrhea.
Oh, it stinks.
At one point, on a particularly cold day when everybody else was inside the trainer's hut, I found myself thinking, this dolphin's been courting me. I could have sex with her. So I tried. Female dolphins' internal genitalia is a little more complicated than a woman's. They have some waterproofing features in there that you might describe as valves almost. As we started making love, I felt this just intense sense of merging with her on every level. Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's really like we stopped being two individual creatures and became one creature that was making love with itself.
been almost 5 hours since the grisly discovery in the basement of a building which no longer exists. A structure condemned and torn down more than a quarter of a century ago, here at the entrance to Southern California's most famous pier. The putrefied remains of 16 bodies have been found so far and removed, but only 3 have been formally identified.